Hi there, this is Rob from Mobile Marketing Experts. Mobile marketing is the most personal of mass media, with most mobile phone users considering unwanted marketing messages an invasion of their personal space. Mobile is also a rapidly evolving media, with new tools appearing on the scene all the time. This video looks at making sure your mobile campaigns benefit both you and your customers, and stay on the right side of the law.
In the UK, mobile marketing laws are set by two different bodies: the Information Commissioner, who deal with data protection and privacy issues, and PhonePay Plus, who deal with laws relating to premium rate services and charging. If you're on the website at mobilemarketingexperts.co.uk/ethics, I've included a couple of relevant links to these bodies below. We think though that there's a significant difference between what is covered by the law and what is covered by what we call best practice. And some of the things that I'll be talking about in this video go beyond what is required by the law, as we think it's in both the interests of your customers and also in your own interests. If you remember that mobile marketing is an opportunity to build value and enhance relationships, not send out unwanted marketing, then you probably won't go too far wrong. All the things we'll be talking about in this video focus on providing value to your users while respecting their privacy. Mobile marketing is not a broadcast medium, but rather a full of pull marketing as opposed to push. So what we mean by this is that mobile marketing always has to be initiated by the user, which means that there has to be something in it for them, some kind of reason for them to want to opt in the first place. Most mobile phone users want to receive marketing messages via mobile when it's providing something that's relevant to them, saves them money, provides a useful service, and so on and so forth. Because campaigns are fully opt-in, each one of your mobile campaigns always starts at zero. What we mean by this is that you can't just start with mobile and start to text people in your CRM system, for example. Permission nearly always needs to be explicit and on a campaign-by-campaign basis. The one exception to this is something called a soft opt-in. A soft opt-in, for example, would be on your e-commerce website. You could have a checkbox that is clearly displayed that people can check to opt out of receiving text messages from you. This is a little bit of a grey area in terms of how concrete the initial opt-in actually is, but the caveat is that any marketing campaigns then carried out to these people have to relate specifically to the products and services that they bought in the first place. For a customer that's bought some lighting equipment, you wouldn't then be able to add them to your corporate news campaign. And I think the thing here is to make sure that you're being upfront about what you're going to be sending to people. All your mobile campaigns always need to have an opt-out mechanism. This means that you need to be a little bit careful about the technology that you're using. So for example, if you're using SMTP technology to send text messages, for example, this does not allow people to automatically opt out from receiving further messages. In our opinion, this applies to all mobile tools, including Bluetooth and proximity marketing. It's also best to allow people to opt out to specific campaigns on a campaign-by-campaign basis. So if someone's opted out to a campaign, this literally just means that that particular campaign wasn't relevant to them. In a way, you actually want less subscribers on your mobile campaigns, but subscribers who are more highly engaged with your marketing. So what steps do you need to take then to protect your users' data privacy? Well, when they sign up, it's good practice to have a full privacy policy at the point of opt-in. Say how their data will be used and establish an expectation of frequency. So for example, how many text messages they're going to receive a month. For your mobile campaigns, you generally don't need to screen the TPS, that is the telephone preference service, unless you're planning on actively calling these people. Many markets may have specific loopholes that you'll need to jump through in order to set up a mobile campaign. So if you sell to children, for example, or if your products include alcohol or gambling, then there are going to be additional things that you're going to need to look into. Buying lists is within the law, but not within best practice, as effectively you're going to be spamming people who don't currently have a relationship with you and don't know who you are. If you are definitely going to go down this route, then please be skeptical and ask some hard questions about where the data has come from and how these users have allegedly opted in. Because many of you are either already running SMS campaigns or will be starting your mobile efforts with a text campaign, there are a few SMS specific issues that I wanted to raise. Your text messages always need to identify you as a sender, so this could be your name or maybe your business name. If you're including details of a promotional offer, then you need to explain the terms. As your text messages are generally limited to 160 characters, you're probably going to want to link to a page on your mobile website. If you're going to be running competitions, then you need to make sure that your competitions adhere to the British Code of Advertising and Sales Promotions. Again, if you're on mobilemarketingexperts.co.uk/ethics, I've provided a link to the relevant website below this video. If you're going to be offering a premium rate text service, then as long as the cost per message is equal to or less than 50p, one message a month should remind the user of the service that they signed up for and the ongoing cost. If the cost per message is greater than 50p, you'll need to be sending information more regularly, and I've included a link below to the Direct Marketing Association's best practice guidelines, which have more information on this. Because mobile is a relatively new media, new tools are appearing on the scene all the time, which can throw up new ethical challenges. If you're going to be highly involved in mobile marketing, then you're going to need to stay on top of these developing areas. The first is mobile apps, which is effectively a small program that you can download to your smartphone. Apps can either be free or paid for, so if you're charging for your app, especially on an ongoing basis, you need to make this clear to the users. Even if you're not charging for the app, make people aware that there may be some data charges involved in downloading the app in the first place. Location-based marketing is largely based around Bluetooth technology and is seen by many marketers as potentially a great way to interrupt people who are passing near your business. The degree of permission surrounding location-based marketing is a grey area. However, we think that simply having your Bluetooth turned on and set to available does not count as an opt-in, and that you're still going to need to educate people in or near your business as to the benefit that they can get by engaging with your Bluetooth campaign. This will often mean that a hotspot will only be as big as a metre or two, so that people have to actively walk into it in order to opt in. Also be aware that Bluetooth technology has the ability to alter the software installed on a user's handset, and again you'll need to make it clear whether any data charges are going to be involved. Many services are increasingly using GPS technology, which often comes as standard on modern smartphones. These services are great for providing location-specific information, but as the position of the mobile phone can be pinpointed to a matter of meters, the user's privacy has to be protected. All these issues are taken care of as part of our mobile campaign service, so if you'd like to learn more about how ethical issues relate to your specific business situation, then I urge you to take a look at the video on the services page to learn more about what we can offer. Hope to speak to you soon.